Good evening, this is Delilah. Thank you for joining me for Poetry Compilation number 2. First poem on our agenda tonight is called The Wayward Son. Poor motherless boy, your father gone away, orphaned and alone, such a sad dark day. O lonely child, lost from the light, oh how you wept in the cold, cold night. You saw your brothers struggling in the pain and bleak dark, so you swore the vow to protect them, even though you need harden your heart. You committed your sins and accomplished your crimes. You became what you'd hated in those more innocent times. You carried out your hoarded duties with seemingly no remorse, until a strange near tragedy completely changed your course. A frightened and innocent maiden lay screaming at your feet. You fell into a chaos, you knew you were incomplete. Your heart belonged to that maiden, but you found not her love alone, for in my arms you finally found the mother you had never known. I took you in my cradling arms and laid your head upon my breast. I let you let go of everything so that you might find rest. You found your absolution in my tears and your own. I rocked you gently and sang you to sleep for the first time you were home. Brother, lover, guardian, comrade, a whole new life for you begun. But above all this, you'll always be my beloved wayward son. Next poem is Losing My Senses. I used to see clouds, there was never any sun. Now I'm blind to the sorrow, I see nothing but my only one. I used to hear the outcries of hurt and rage and pain. Now I'm deaf to the chaos, and only your tender words remain. I used to fume and rage all day, speaking out in bitter tones. Now I'm mute and speak no evil, I speak in love for you alone. I once tread a darker road that was leading me to die. Now I am crippled from walking that path, and I follow you faithfully to the light. I would have dove head first into hell in the turmoil of the lost. Now I lie in a safe harbor of a true love without cost. I'm losing all my senses in a surrender so sweet. I yield to love with all myself and revel in this glorious defeat. Poem number 3, Hold Me, My Angel. My heart is beating faster as the days so slowly crawl. This is not what I expected, but now I have to say it all. You're the ghost that haunts me, close beside me all the day, holding me in your phantom arms, wiping all my tears away. It feels as if you're holding me, softly stroking my hair. It feels as if you're kissing me, in my heart I feel you there. You're in all my sweetest dreams, with tender word and touch, giving me everything I need, my heavens, I love you so much. I call you my angel, the perfect name for you. You watch over me each and every day, over all I say and do. I can't stop thinking of you, no matter how I try. You're here with me even when you're gone, and I know you'll never say goodbye. Life with you is heaven, please don't banish me to hell. Hold me close, my angel, and break my lonely spell. Number 4 is actually a song, but I don't have a melody for it yet, so we're just going to roll with it. It's called It Fits. He said, I wish I could get other girls to see the good things that you see in me. She just smiled and shook her head, thinking of what needed said. Why do you waste your time chasing dreams that may never come true? Why can't you embrace the reality standing right there in front of you? 'Cause I've got the kind of love that never quits. It feels so right when your hand holds mine. I'm just the right size for your arms, and you'll find, baby, this love of mine, it fits. Sitting in the grass and they're passing the time, she told him her feelings, thinking, will he be mine? She told him, you're my best friend, and that won't change. And if we lose at love, we'll be friends all the same. He smiled at her, and their eyes met, but still she hadn't said it yet. Why do you waste your time chasing dreams that may never come true? Why can't you embrace the reality standing right there in front of you? 'Cause I've got the kind of love that never quits. It feels so right when your hand holds mine. I'm just the right size for your arms, and you'll find, baby, this love of mine, it fits. One more kiss, then he has to go. There's a party tonight, both of them got places to go. But they can't let go 'cause it feels too right. The feel of his arms holding her near. She wouldn't mind dying right now, right here. Kissing his lips and holding his hand, maybe now he'll understand. Why do you waste your time chasing dreams that may never come true? Why can't you embrace the reality standing right there in front of you? 'cause I've got the kind of love that never quits. It feels so right when your hand holds mine. I'm just the right size for your arms, and you'll find, baby, this love of mine, it fits. Baby, till the end of all time, it fits. Poem number 4, Too Late. His footsteps I won't hear today, coming down the tiled hall, so he will not be near me when my sorry teardrops fall. And when he passes where I sit, today he will not halt, for he is angry with me, and I know it is my fault. This morning he was kind to me, and I such a sleepy fool, let us lie abed too long, though I had uphold the sworn rule. And when the time came to arise, my heart it nearly wept, for little time had we remaining, for too long had we slept. I tried to rush and hurry, but it was of no avail, for the matter how I pushed myself, in the end I still did fail. So now I sit in misery and wait for the day to begin. I wish I had but a moment more to say I'm sorry again. But his footsteps I won't hear today, nor see his smiling face, as I sit here with my many regrets in this lonely clock-slaved place. And when he passes where I sit, today he will not wait, for precious time is to him, and today I was too late. Next poem, Lost Child. Little angel dressed in gold, your mother's arms should tightly hold, against the world so cruel and cold that none may trespass here. Little darling dressed in white, you should be sleeping well at night, but in the darkness something's not right, and you clutch the blankets in fear. Precious child dressed in green, such dirty things should not be seen, but come to the shadows long and lean, to reach for you in wicked ways. Frightened child dressed in blue, nobody's coming to rescue you. Scream all you want, they won't come through to save you from the terrible haze. Dirty child dressed in gray, no one loves you, how could they? A liar, a demon, that's what they all say, when you tell your painful plight. Wicked child dressed in black, the guardians have turned their back, and of the filth and pain there'll be no lack, you will never sleep another night. Lonely child dressed in red, do you wish that you were dead? Do his words still fill your head, and the poison seep into your heart? Forgotten child dressed in brown, the millstone of this weighs you down. Nobody is coming, and soon you will drown, as long as people stand apart. Little child, innocence lost, we alone will bear the cost. And the final poem for this broadcast is called The Reaper's Bride. At the bottom of the well, the darkness is a-ringing, louder than the old church bell and all the Sunday singing. She could hear the chiming, she didn't heed the warning. She lowered her veil in perfect timing for the ancient play she'd be performing. He watched her from the shadows deep, eager now to take his part, cold fingers to his eyes asleep, then a frozen crossing of his concrete heart. At the bottom of the stairs a man is waiting smiling, his hands caress the curves of air, his gaiety beguiling. A flashing crack of carriage whip, to the church we must be going. The cold air deepens her painted lips, as she climbs aboard, it's snowing. He comes now on steel-shod hooves that spark on the ice and stone. Like the master of hell's hunt he moves, with eyes that burn flesh from bone. At the altar stands two men, dressed in clothes of black, smiling at those gathered before them in a church filled front to back. She steps down in a flood of lace, the roses blooming from her gloves, with a look of joy upon her face, ready to run to the man she loves. He's standing right across the square, poor girl, she's none the wiser. The madness of his dueling care to love and yet despise her. Angels fly, but he flew faster, her eyes in knowing terror shine. He whispered in like an evil master, you shall be no one's, if not mine. Hot and cold, all mixed with pain, flowers blooming from her side, petals fall like sanguine rain, the maiden turned the reaper's bride. At the bottom of the well, there lies a ring gone rotten, from a love that sent a man to hell, a promise that was forgotten. They ride together through the mist on nights when the bells are ringing, and their laughter into music twists, far sweeter than the Sunday singing.